Hello, Aquarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising Aquarius. If you have a different astrological preference, you can also watch for that too. For me, all is okay. This is the Divine Signal series, and thank you so much for joining me here at Solar Studio. We are exploring the divine messages that want to reach you right now. So, starting with the oracle cards, your first oracle card, we have the Apollo energy from the Greek mythology. Focus upon your strength, says Apollo Oracle. And also the next message, we have the thought energy, thought. And this oracle says, right, right. Okay. Now let's continue. Uh, there can be so many contexts coming from, especially thought energy. But I wanna first now bring the tarot cards too. So your tarot cards for the month of November 2025 for divine signs are uh, we have the Six of Cups, we have the Judgment, and there you go. We have the Strength cards. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the card of Temperance. Okay, now let's talk about this. Aquarius friends, for the month of November 2025, um, you have some characters from mythology, both Egyptian and Greek. So, Polio says like to focus upon your strengths. Now, this is solar god actually, and Apollo can be about clarity. It can be about music, prophecy. It's the disciplined artistry. It is completely opposite of the Dionysian concepts in also philosophy. And that radiance actually burns away the confusion. Um, so I think there is a message here um, to kind of recenter yourself around your gifts. Because with Apollo energy, you have some gifts there, and how you can use them in a disciplined way. And the divine signal for November can be this. It can be something which is helping you to recentering yourself in your core gifts, which tells us that you don't have to um, you don't you don't need external validation. So you have a creative power, and that creative power is your strength. Focus on that. And the strength energy is definitely not a force. It's not a force. Strength here is just your focus. So you have to, as this is the sun god, you need to use your light very intentionally. Okay? You need a purpose which needs to direct you in that. So not to get lost in the confusion. And the thought energy is actually very complementary because there talks about a particular maybe a gift around writing, but it can be also because the thought he is the Egyptian scribe of the gods. And he knows the recorded cosmic law, and he invented actually the writing. So uh, I think your ideas want some embodiment, so use that skill, make it one of your strengths. I mean, to write, record them, journal them. It can be also designing, planning. It can be to script. It can be because this is an energy of documentation, Aquarius, a divine signal for documentation of your downloads. It can be. So also, why we do that, why documentation, this recording of things, your journal script, your plans, your writing, it's something can become maybe a legacy, but it can also have a very practical effect too. Plus, when we write, remember, words, they are spells. So when you write, you actually stabilize that inspiration into form. You put something into form, right? So here is a very um, effective way for you to also use your gifts and skills. And this is actually quite making sense because Six of Cups is also the card of memory. It's the card of innocence. It's the card of that emotional lineage. Okay, so we say something from the past for the Six of Cups. The past year, of course, resurfaces in your life makes sense for the Mercury retrograde, which is gonna take place, of course, in November. But the past year can bring out that talent, that project, that surface that is going to be resurfacing. This can be also a person, by the way, of course. Um, and this plutonic energy with the judgment, there is a call here. You are answering your destiny. You are answering this past. Okay, your past meeting your future. So it feels like um, things resurfacing. You are likely to decide what is going to stay in your new era from now on. So the strength with the Leo energy, which is the compassion, which is the self-mastery, this is how you really position yourself even under pressure. So the lion here is not something actually like an enemy, it's an ally. So uh, there are things you need to integrate, like past to the future, uh, first present, then the future. Using your gifts will be very important. Um, you have that Apollonian solar willpower, and you have also heart, uh, courage to combine both. Uh, and also, by using your talents, you can gain some visibility, and this can really be effective on your confidence. Um, I feel actually this signals like some kind of a redemption story. Like you have to write your redemption story, how you come out of that um, place of dark, maybe. Now you are like rising from that. It's like you need to express, you need to write your redemption story, you need to write down what you have learned from the past so it can be transformed into wisdom and it can stop to stay as some nostalgia, but it can be a wisdom. So there is definitely an illumination here. There is definitely some acknowledge. There is some recreation. Um, for some of you, this means some important family decisions, um, decisions and life elements which needs a second review, second evaluation, because you are revisiting something. Some of you may be revisiting an old skill or an old project. Now you are documenting it, you are like relaunching it, and it may bring recognition. It may position yourself, it may help you to position yourself, it may help you to deal with something difficult with gentleness as well with this new setup. And of course, past dynamics may appear also for closure. uh, you may write and express your truth, and it can lead to either we have the temperance, either reconciliation or maybe releasing. But in the end, you are going to. We have also the Nine of Pentacles here. This is like gaining some kind of a self-sufficiency. There is a literally a call here for you to write, to channel, to journal, to share teachings, to bring those into your connections. Okay, like you have this wand of power, and pen is a very good symbology for that. Um, this is like redemption. This is like reconnection with the past, and like resurrecting yourself. So your divine signal is actually about expressing that resurrection through strength, which is based on some gifts of you. Um, it's actually a very Leo-esque reading, which is the opposite epitome of Aquarian energy. But here, Apollo is also reminds me the Leo energy actually, because here you need you need to stand in your light, um, and then quote is like giving you that ink, and you are going to immortalize something. I do feel maybe you're gonna sign up something, by the way, for good, and this is going to give you that power. um, for November, I want to also suggest you, if something has been lingering in your memory, Aquarius, it can now demand some type of articulation of writing. It may demand some embodiment. So this is the strength energy. So some of you is going to really recalibrate to life, connections, relationships. It's like you're gonna rewrite your past, and you're gonna rise from something. So for this, it's going to be, I think, a massive amount. And this temperance at the bottom of the deck, temperance energy, I really love. And again, Nine of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck too. This is a very, how all the process is actually helping you to balance your life. Um, because maybe lately something was out of balance, and now things are asking you um, getting out of that scattered, maybe life circumstances, and it really wants you to focus your um, strength there. It to me, this reading feels like a divine blending. There is lots of moderation. Um, and whatever you go through, make sure you integrate these past lessons, um, because it's gonna help you to achieve that balance. Neither as isolation nor chaos. Um, This reading is kind of asking you to position yourself independent, and it wants you to uh, remember the original story and what you can like share or like teach from that. So yeah, it's a very transformative experience, I have to say. So that's what I have for you. Um, We have Scorpio energy here. We have Sagittarius energy, Leo energy in your reading. All actually fixed energy, and out of it there is this plutonic energy rising. So this is going to change what has been actually fixed so much. It may like out of friction really you can come to this point where you're gonna transform your story. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for tuning in. I hope you find the reading insightful. If you have personal tarot questions, you can find me in my live streams called Karo is Answering Your Tarot Questions. If you are new, please check the description box below to see how things work in our channel. And I will speak to you soon. Please take care.